was Ginny, and she lived in a log cabin that was made by her mama and her papa. And the cabin was in the middle of a forest, and there were trees all around, and there was only one path out of this forest. But the little girl was very happy there. And this story happens the day before Christmas. And little Ginny was looking out the window at her papa, who was splitting wood. And it was one of those very cold days. And you know, when you stepped on the snow, how it crackled? And the snow, why, it must have been the snow fairy that had come and sprinkled sparkles all over the snow because it was so beautiful out. And then Ginny was looking at her papa splitting wood. Oh, you know, he'd hold that stick just like that. And then and I thought for sure he was going to cut his fingers off. But he didn't. And then the next thing you know, Papa would put that big stick right here, just like that. And he'd carry a big load of wood and bring it into the house. Well, little Ginny was watching him. And so she ran to open the door. And poof, that cold air came upon her. You know, when that cold air comes and you open your mouth and out comes a little cloud. Just a cute little cloud. Anyway, Papa filled the wood box and then he went out again. And Ginny and her sisters started making paper chains. Have you ever made paper chains?
Yes.
Okay. Well, they started making paper chains. Oh, they cut strips of paper, they cut strips and they colored paper. And then the mama made paste. And the paste was a little bit of flour, just a little bit of water in it, just enough. And she stirred those things together. And then when she stuck the two papers to make the chain, they stuck just like that. Oh, they made so many paper chains. They were having a good time. But then Ginny looks out and she sees her dad taking off on skis. And he goes into the forest. And Ginny's so afraid because she's afraid he's going to get lost in that forest. But I guess Papa never got lost in the forest. He was a woodsman. Well, anyway, we were busy making these paper chains. Oh, they made so many. So they decorated the windows in the log cabin. And then they were going to hang some from the ceiling. You know how you do it? You just kind of swoop it like that. But my goodness, they heard a noise outside. It was a thump just like that, up against the wall. And then that was Papa's skis. He had come back and it was Papa's skis. And then Papa opened the door and what do you think he had?
Wood.
Our Christmas tree. It was our Christmas tree and Ginny got so excited. So Papa got that tree standing up and then we decorated it with the paper chains. And little Ginny stood back and she looked at that tree and she thought, oh, that's the most beautiful tree. And then, what do you suppose? After we had decorated, Papa came with a little box. And in that little box, were these little clips that you put on your Christmas tree. Oh, he was so careful the way he put it on, where he put those candles on that Christmas tree. It was just beautiful. And then what do you suppose? Papa lit all those candles and they were flickering on that Christmas tree. And little Ginny stepped back and she looked at that Christmas tree. She was only about 5 years old. And she looked at that tree and she said, "Oh, that's the most beautiful Christmas tree I've ever seen." And do you know that it was? It was the most beautiful Christmas tree that Ginny had ever seen. And that little Ginny, her name was Geneva.
Hi, we're going to be making sunbuckles with Great-Grandma Geneva today. My name is Brinley. My name is Hudson.
I'm Gina.
I'm Devin.
And I'm Grandma Geneva. Okay, we've washed our hands and we've checked to see that we have all the ingredients that we need. So we are ready to begin. What we're going to do is to start out by putting our 1 cup of butter in the bowl.
All right, maybe each of you could unwrap one of the butters. And while they're unwrapping, Grandma, what does the oven need to be set to?
And Devin, we would ask you to turn on the oven to 350 degrees.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, put the butter in the bowl.
Butter in the bowl.
Then we need to have 1 cup of sugar. And since we've already measured it out, we can just put that into the bowl. Now the work begins. You need to cream the sugar and the butter, and that takes a lot of work.
And maybe we can take turns. Brinley will start the creaming. And Hudson will get a chance. Should Mom take a turn?
I think Mom should help to get it more softened. Sunbuckles never came to be in Norway until the 19th century.
Oh.
Because when you're making sunbuckles, you have to have fine flour. And that didn't come to be until the late 19th century. Then it was such a fine product that even 2- and 3-year-olds were able to help with the baking.
That's good. We're getting closer.
Yeah, it's quite a
Smells
job.
good. It's kind of creamy.
It's getting there.
Oh,
Yeah, we gotta cream it good or else it isn't gonna work for making our balls to put in the...
tell us when to stop, Grandma.
Oh, you got a ways to go yet.
One time we made our own homemade ice cream at school.
Did you?
Yeah, it was so fun. We like shaked it and like tossed it around like this.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was so fun.
Did it take a while too, just like
Yes,
that?
it took like 10, 13, 20 minutes. I don't know.
Yeah.
Forgot. That's getting green. This is heavy and hard.
How does this look, Grandma? Still need more to go?
Oh, it's looking pretty good.
We got most of the sugar.
and the butter mixed together?
Yeah, I don't see too much left out.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, then we will add the egg.
Egg.
Okay. Can you dump that, buddy?
And we're using 1 whole egg. We could use just 2 egg yolks, but we're using 1 whole egg. Now mix that together with your cream mixture.
And mix it into the cream. There you go.
Takes a while to do this.
Yes.
Getting really creamy there.
It's okay to have mommy help a little bit. Especially when it's your first time doing it.
Yes, this is our first time doing sunbuckles.
Okay.
It's a learning day. I'm gonna hold the bowl and go like this.
These sunbuckles might be hard to make.
How's that? Is that better?
There's some on the sides.
Yeah, now you can start adding your flour.
Flour.
Maybe half of it, really.
But it, yeah,
Do
you
we
don't want
need
to add
any
it
of the
all.
flavoring yet? Or not yet?
You can add your flavoring now.
Okay, you start
Okay,
mixing
now
the
you gotta
flour.
mix the 2 together.
And then how much did we need of the almond flavoring?
It calls for half a teaspoon, but I put in more.
Okay, maybe a teaspoon?
Yes.
Okay.
You gotta be able to taste it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, bud. Oopsies. There we go. All right, keep mixing.
Did you get it all mixed in? Now you can add a little more flour.
All right. Did you want to do a little mixing this time, Hudson?
Yeah.
Here you. Well, we'll just move this. Can you? Are you tall enough or no? No. Just part of it. And then let Hudson do a little mixing.
This gets tough.
Good work. I see those muscles growing.
That's not funny. Cut that out.
Okay. We
All
can
right.
let Mom get in there.
Mom will get in a little bit.
Yeah, because it's gonna get to be harder and harder the more flour we add.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can probably do the rest. You can start.
Try.
The oven's ready.
You might have to cut.
Okay, while Mom is finishing that up, why don't we put these on the tray? Here are some more.
Are these like metal?
Yes.
They're metal. So you can use them more than once?
Yes. Each time that you make sunbuckles, you would want to take them back out.
Mhm.
Grandma, why did you like making sunbuckles? Why are these a kind of cookie that you would make?
Oh, because the family liked them and because we could always put new treats in there. We could put ice cream in there. We could make pudding and put in there.
So it always tasted a little bit different each
Oh,
way
yes,
that you make it.
I think we have Jello.
Yeah. I actually have some strawberries that I'm going to put on the stove, and then you can put strawberries in there.
But if I don't want any,
Yeah, they
you
can
don't
be a
have to put
fruit
them
cup. I'm sorry. They can be a fruit cup, you know, like we had for our tea.
Yeah.
Just put fruit in there. Wouldn't blueberries and those raspberries look good in a little cup? Oh, I think so. And then we'd put a little bit of whipped cream on the top. What we need to do next is to make balls. We're going to make a little ball to put in the middle of each of these. But The trick to it is to make sure that all the balls are about the same size.
So how big would you recommend? Do you want to show us a recommended
Like this
size?
big?
Like, is that too big that I grab?
Yeah, I think so. That's too big.
Too big? So break some. So let Grandma show you the size. And then try and make them the same size as Grandma. Yours may be a little bigger, Hudson.
Yeah, a little bit bigger than that. And then we make a ball like that. And then this is what we do. What do you think you want to put in the middle of your...
I think a chocolate chip.
A chocolate chip.
Ooh, maybe when they're still warm, it would melt the chocolate chip.
Sure.
How about you, Brinley?
Strawberries. And we can put all sorts of different things in them.
Look at this, how perfect that ball is. You're doing a good job, Brinley.
Thank you.
You are too, Hudson. You know how to do it. And because we have shiny tins.
Grandma, have you ever learned how to do, dumplings?
Dumplings? Yes.
I don't know how, so maybe sometime we could do those.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
Oh, we've got all of these. Now the next job is for us to make the
We push them down into the
flute.
tin.
Yep.
Don't put them all the way up to the rim. That's just fine.
And make sure that the tin isn't showing through in any part. Don't need to get too thin.
This one's kind of big, so it might take a little bit. Push it more down to the bottom.
Yeah, don't make it too thin though on the bottom, like just gentle.
This one's just right.
That looks pretty good. And I'm just gonna smooth it out.
Oh,
There.
Hudson, you've forgotten one in the corner.
no. I'll do that.
Okay.
Oh, really? I can do it. I don't want it to be too big or too thin. So that's why you push down carefully. And sometimes if it gets too big on one side of the rim, push it down and onto the other side.
So how long will we be cooking these?
For 15 minutes, we're going to put them in the oven.
Okay.
Maybe you wanna
What do we
push
do
this
with
one
the
a little
extras?
Oh, we're going to fill them again.
Yeah.
Ooh, yay. Those sunbuckles will be good.
They will be.
And
Any
then-
others
and
that
then
need
there's
more
a
pushing?
pre-made ball. There's a pre-made ball.
All set for next time. That's perfect. All right,
That's a
let's
good
put
idea.
them in the oven. Do they look ready?
Yes.
One ball is
Set a
already
timer
ready.
for 15 minutes.
Just tip them upside down.
That's so easy.
Hudson, can you show me how to take one out?
Yeah. So here, you sometimes can even do it like this. Squeeze it.
Do it over the
and
table.
then you're done. You
Oh,
pop
great.
it, and it just goes out. Boom.
This is
Awesome.
so fun. Yeah.
I'm gonna try one.